month's box features a new theme inspired by movies, TV shows, and video games. This month's theme is Unite and celebrates teams, because whether you're battling aliens or just trying to capture a flag, there's always a strength in numbers. This month, get exclusives from Marvel's Avengers and Adult Swim's Rick and Morty, as well as another epic t-shirt. Go to lootcrate.com/Opie. Do that now to sign up, and for a limited time, use promo code Opie at checkout to save $3 off any new subscription. Go to lootcrate.com/Opie. Do that now. That's lootcrate.com/Opie.
Sirius XM's Foxhole from executive producer Jamie Foxx presents a special event for Jamie's new album, Hollywood.
Make some noise in here right now.
Join Quincy Jones, Lionel Richie, Tank, and more stars on the inspiration behind Jamie's new album, Hollywood.
I've always been influenced by Prince. I've always been influenced by Lionel Richie.
A Sirius XM Foxhole event. Friday, 9 p.m. East, 6 West.
Exclusively on the Foxhole, Channel 96.
Or listen on the Sirius XM app.
I'm Lex Friedman. I run my own business, so I know from experience, hiring new employees can be tough. Posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can. With ZipRecruiter.com, you can post your job to 50-plus job sites, including social networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 200,000 businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire. One more time, to try it for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
Did you start your own business even though your dad wanted you to be a banker?
Yeah.
Did you come up with an idea that could change the world, or at least some small piece of it?
You bet I did.
Then did you build that idea into a real business? You, with your own two hands, from the ground up?
Yeah, I did do that.
And then to protect everything you worked for, you took the 10 minutes to incorporate your business, right?
Well, no.
You worked hard for your business, but if you're not incorporated, you can lose it all. Your business, your home, your car, even your life savings. That's why Incorporate.com is now giving away free 10-minute incorporation guides, so you can incorporate in just 10 minutes. Call 1-800-913-3437. They don't provide legal or financial advice. They just make incorporating or forming an LLC quick and easy. Protect your business, your home, your savings. Call now for your free 10-minute incorporation guide. 1-800-913-3437. That's 1-800-913-3437.
Usually, owning a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses or sun readers is reward enough. They have that chill, kickback Hawaii vibe, and everything looks beautiful. But if you buy a pair of Maui Jims at readingglasses.com by July 1st, you could get that Maui Jim experience and a free trip to Hawaii for two. Yep, just buy any pair of Maui Jims at readingglasses.com by July 1st, and you could be on your way.
No purchase needed. See rules at readingglasses.com. U.S. residents 18 or older. N7115.
Hi, this is Dan Mancini. Unlike a lot of meatballs you'll find out there who use preservatives and fillers and all kinds of junk, my grandmother always said, only cook with real ingredients. So look for Mama Mancini's meatballs in the refrigerated section of your local market. If they don't carry Mama Mancini's, tell them you want them. Mama Mancini's. We never cook with junk. We only use real ingredients, the same ones Grandma used.
Mama Mancini's, the meatball lovers we fall.
Are you looking for a great deal on a hotel? This is Bob Diener, president of GetARoom.com. I've been into business for over 30 years and figured out how to get a better deal. It's flash sales. These are short-term sales of up to 60% off that allow you to stay whenever you want, but you have to book them when you see the sale. Snooze, you lose. The sales last anywhere from a couple hours up to 24 hours. Just go to GetARoom.com, enter your travel dates and destination. You will see the sales. GetARoom.com.
This is Opie Radio. The show is back.
We got Lynne Koplitz in the studio. We got Ronda Rousey. She'll be here in about 10 minutes. Very excited to see Ronda again.
Yes.
Jimmy says the book is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just reading up on it a little bit, all the stuff that's in it. Wow. She's got a story to tell.
Yeah.
Her father killed himself in the garage when she was 8 years old while she and her sister were watching TV. And she doesn't talk about that much.
Well, no, I think she was out. I don't think she was home. I think that she was, I could be wrong, but I believe she was out.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm reading here, she and her sister watched TV in the living room.
Oh, her dad went out. He just left.
He went into the garage, I thought.
No, I think.
Boy, I don't know if I want to ask her the details of this one.
You know, I'll ask her. I think he went and did it by a place where they used to go and throw rocks in the water or whatever.
Her father killed himself by asphyxia in the garage when she was 8.
Yeah, her story is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's short chapters, which I like. I realize how much I love a good short chapter because you feel like you're getting stuff done.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yes, but it's really true.
When you get into a book, you're like, you know what, I'll just finish this chapter and I can put it down and go do other things. And you go ahead and see 27 more pages in this chapter.
Yeah.
Is that so stressful? Especially if you like to read at night. I like to read at night, like in bed, and I love a good short chapter too. I can't.
But why do we have to always finish the chapter? Why can't we go, all right, we're in the middle of a long chapter. Let's just call it a night right here. Why do you always feel like you got to finish that particular chapter?
I can do that. I can stop in the middle of a sentence. You know, and it turns out the killer was, I'm tired. Fuck this. I'll look at it tomorrow.
I'll find out tomorrow.
Exactly. Well, he's not going anywhere.
But I even do that with TV. Like if I was watching Game of Thrones the other night, and I kept waking up. I had a DVR set and rewinding and watching it. And finally I was like, just go to bed, you asshole. You watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is a very good show. I'm not caught up I have one more episode to catch up.
Who's your favorite character?
You know, I love probably everyone loves Peter Dinklage, but I think I love the Queen.
Daenerys? That's my favorite.
No. The nasty Queen. Cersei?
Cersei.
She's sexy. She's fucking awesome.
Well, she is actually a perfect woman for you.
She's great. Yeah, she is. Oh, she'd be great. Lie down and open your ass. Okay.
I used to
Don't
say
have
to
to
people,
ask me twice.
Anyone who's not into the show, like, you did not watch the first one well enough. Like, watch it again. And 20 minutes in, this guy's fucking his sister. He pushes the toddler off the side of a castle, and it begins.
Yeah. How do you not? That was the end of the opening episode, was the little kid catches the guy fucking his sister.
Oh, yeah.
And he just
gets face pushed.
He pushes them like fucking 6 stories off a fucking...
Who says, I don't know about this
I know.
show.
It's great. There's incest. There's almost killing a kid.
Ravens and dragons, and come on. From that point on.
Great show. And I hate dragons. I fucking hate them.
Why do you hate dragons? Who hates dragons?
They're like cunt birds, just throwing fire instead of shitting on you. They're awful.
Hate dragons.
Who hates dragons?
Everyone. Anyone's got to deal with a dragon. Who's going to clean up dragon shit? I forgot it was that kind of show. And then like at the end, I'm like, oh my god, this is a fantasy kind of.
Dragons make everything better.
And then it's got it makes you want a raven though, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, because they serve a purpose in that show. They deliver messages and stuff.
Like, I was thinking about it this morning with not having my phone. I'm like, oh my god, a raven would be awesome. I sent you guys a raven. Did you not get it?
Yeah, didn't you get my raven? Imagine sexting with a raven. How fucking all that would be. Let me for your clit. Oh, good, it's coming back. Send me a sketch of your clit. Because there's no pictures. Oh, birds.
Jim, I'm always coming up with things I want Jim to do. That's what I want now. I want you to do like a Baroque Jimmy.
What's that?
Where we do you with like sketches, you're doing dirty sketches and just like you in olden times, what it would be like.
Yeah, she's come up with some good ideas too, and went like a couple of sketch ideas that were very funny.
Yeah, I always want to put you in a diaper.
That's fine.
I always want him in a diaper because he looks like a huge baby.
I'm surprised that didn't happen already.
Yeah, I'd love to be put in a diaper actually. Someone straighten me out.
Remember we had the idea for your spank bank? We wanted to.
Yeah.
Would you wear a diaper for a girl? Like Troy did?
Yeah. I wouldn't pee in it, though.
For a girl, I think he'd wear it just around.
Yeah, just for my own self, out of laziness.
We have Troy Kwan, who dated somebody that, she wanted him to put a diaper on. He did it. And he went poo in it.
What's the creepiest thing you've ever done?
He didn't shit.
Opie, like in bed with somebody.
Wow.
You don't seem like you'd be creepy. You seem like you'd be
I'm pretty
normal.
Yeah, pretty normal. Well, let me think this one over. Nothing crazy. And then with Jimmy in the studio here.
Have you ever done it in a crazy place?
Outside on the golf course
crib
and stuff. The crib.
The trunk right after you let her out, right after you pull the duct tape off her.
She still has leaves in her hair.
Honestly, nothing over the top outrageous, really. You know, I definitely enjoy a little maybe outside action, but nothing like Jimmy.
I know, me neither. I did it once when you said that. I did it once outside in New York, down at Astor Place against the Do Not Enter sign.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. How was it?
Odd. You know, it was Halloween, and he had like a Brokeback Mountain like poncho thing on. That's why we.
As long as you didn't have that kind of lifestyle.
That's why you found me so attractive. I can't quit you.
You paused for a second. I thought you were going to say you had a broken back.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's awesome.
Awful.
It's great.
That'd be better. I would love it. Wouldn't you love a little paraplegic sex?
Love it. Love it.
Lock the wheels on the little wheelchair. She can't go anywhere.
Then my awful fucking skills wouldn't matter. I'd get her behind. I'd be like, "Oh God, you came so hard." She'd be like, "Really?" I'd be like, "Yeah. I'm just cleaning up back here. Simmer down."
Simmer down.
Yeah, give it a good quad. No, a quad I wouldn't want because they can't hold your dick. I want a fucking para.
You want a para?
I have a friend who's missing a leg. He's blind and missing a leg. He's one of my best friends, and he's gay, and he met this guy.
Jesus.
Wow.
And at one point, the guy told him.
Check.
Wow. At one point, the guy told him that he really likes nubs.
Nubs.
And my friend's like, "Okay, well, this is not going to work out." I was like,
"Why wouldn't he like that?"
Wait, missing an arm
or fuck him with his leg, with his stump?
Arm or leg? Was he missing?
He's missing a leg.
The whole thing?
No, like half.
All right.
So one of these guys wanted the stump in his ass? Is that what we're talking about here?
You know how like when you have a conversation and you start talking about a little weird fetish thing, you test the, I'm like, "Oh, you ever do it in the butt?" Like you just test the waters. And the guy was like, "Yeah, like I find your, stump very attractive." And my friend was like,
"Holy
what the fuck did he just
he
say?"
wanted the stump in his ass.
I would never like that. Like, 'cause I would just be worried it's going to smell after being in the old stump holder all day. Like that would freak me out. It would never be a fetish for me.
Yeah.
Never. I'm not saying I wouldn't fuck somebody with one leg.
Wait, so he's blind, one leg, yay.
Yeah.
Blind, one leg, gay.
Well, I don't think the gay, you guys are saying that gay, like that's a handicap. That's not a handicap.
Well, but it's what makes them different. It's something that makes them different. I mean, like,
Definitely. I mean, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why we're adding that to the list. You're calling us out on that, and you're right. But we're not those type of guys.
I know you're not. But
I guess it just, I don't know, in a weird way makes it, I don't know, whatever.
But the weird thing is that it is, I think it is because gay men, I mean, I have a lot of gay friends, and I think they are a lot more vain and a lot more, so like it is a weird thing to be, it's kind of like my big ginormous ass. I love that when I compare my shit that's not a big deal to someone who's blind and has a stump. I'm like, it's like my big ass. Yeah, yes. But
how blind is he?
Oh, he's blind, like the mice, sticking glasses.
He can't read clearly, or as in he'd walk into the Grand Canyon.
He can't see shapes.
As in
he can't see anything.
He's one of those guys when you're waiting at a light, you hear, "Hey, anyone here around here?"
Yeah.
Oh no, he's just the opposite. He will knock a bird in mid-flight out of the sky. Like he's the guy that swings the stick and is like, can't see, and just goes across. He's great. He lived with me for like 6 months when he first.
How did he lose his leg?
And everyone called him diabetes.
Oh.
Everyone called him and was like leaving sad messages. And I left a message because I've known him 30 years. And I said, "You know what? I was thinking about it for the surgery tomorrow because the surgery was going to either fix him or be blind for life. Like there was no in between. Like he could see little shapes, but not much.
And it didn't fix him.
It didn't fix him. Blind for life. But I left him a message. Everyone left messages crying, and I left a message saying, "I thought about it. You've seen enough." And he called me back and said, "Oh, your message was my favorite one. I kept it because it made me laugh."
So wait, the surgery was, if he would have left it alone, would he still be able to see shapes?
When they say see shapes, like he said it was almost more annoying because it was like a fuzzy, it's like constantly being in some weird fuzzy, like, you know what I mean? Like he couldn't see much. Now, if it's really bright, he can see. He can just sometimes see changes in light, but he can't see anything.
He must regret doing that then.
No, because he's a really amazing. You guys should have him in here, actually. He's an amazing person. He's a director now. He directs and produces movies.
Oh, boy, as long as he's not director of photography. As long as he's not a DP.
We had a director.
You look great.
We had a blind director in here. First blind director. I forgot his name. Yeah. Horror film. Joey Paisano from Little Italy. He was involved with that project.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the guy was a blind director, and he's he's respected big time in the business.
Yeah, Mackenzie's he's really good at the directing. Believe it or not, like he hears, he listens, and goes over it again and again.
Would you rather
it's annoying when you're with him because he's always got like his phone talks.
Yeah.
Oh God, I could never get away with that in public.
Would you rather be deaf or blind?
Oh, you know what? I've actually thought about it. I think I'd rather be blind.
Nope, not even a fucking.
You'd rather be deaf?
Yep, no
Really?
problem. Yep, in a second.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe because then you could write.
There's so much visual shit.
It's really scary. Like I did it one day for like an hour in my apartment when he was there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna blindfold myself, and I honestly almost killed us. He was like, you got to stop. Like there was food everywhere. Like I couldn't. I was really trying to do it like as solidarity, and he was like, one of us has to be able to say.
What was the restaurant where they do that? Where it's pitch black and you eat like you're blind?
That's a dating thing, right? I think it's one of these places you go to try to find a date.
Oh, like dating in the dark?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh, no.
Can I change the subject and tell you something that I just watched yesterday that I haven't seen?
Yes.
Naked and Afraid. Have you watched it?
No, I've lived it.
I have no desire to watch that show.
You guys, it's
in the
survival
second
thing.
season.
Jenny and Donnie are so into it. So it was on the other day and I was a little hungover and I was like, I'll watch it. Because I usually watch Bar Rescue when I'm hungover. But I was like, I'll watch Naked and Afraid. I was laughing so hard I was crying because it's two strangers getting dumped on this island. What they have to sign away to do this. And they're naked and they're both survivalists. But like the one I saw, he was a war survivalist. Like he's been in the military.
Yeah.
Which isn't a real survivalist. Like he didn't have a gun or anything. He's been dropped with nothing. And he's with this like tree hugging girl who like has to, at one point kills an eel and cries about it and prays for it. It was one of the funniest.
I would have to make sure my junk is, slightly plump.
But here's the thing. You'd have to, instead of your junk, you'd have to make sure you knew like what berries not to eat and shit like this.
Oh, fuck! I don't care.
They take pictures of you and they let them do this.
No,
That's
but
the
I
thing.
don't care about all that. I would have to make sure that I was a little plump before worrying about eating something that might poison me.
24 hours a day?
Oh, not your actual.
Yeah, by the way, as soon as you eat a poison berry, your dick shrivels anyway. No one dies with a fucking fat cock.
It would be more tragic if I was walking around that island with like a sickly looking penis.
That'd be better for viewers though. The guy with the tiny dick. Let's watch this.
But there's a girl there. You want to make a nice impression, so I would make sure I was plump all the time.
Wouldn't.
The nice impression is that you've got fucking protein to eat tonight. It becomes like caveman.
But not too plump, because then they know. Guys know. You do just a little to make it look like, oh, look at what he's got.
You helicopter it 2 or 3 times, but I would
Is
do
that what you call it?
Yes,
What does that mean?
You swing it in a circle, you get a couple of times. I would let it be. I would let it shrivel and look awful, and then I would make her suck it and go, if you want to know which berries aren't going to kill you, fucking pop this into your mouth.
And then it would be protein. She could literally suck the protein out of you.
Yes, and you'll get healthy berries to wash the cum taste out. That's how it's going to work on this island.
Maybe we should start watching this show.
Thank you, Sam.
You guys, I'm telling you.
I've had no desire so far.
She told the one I saw yesterday, she told the guy not to drink the dirty well water they found. And I thought, gee, dude, that feels like common sense. That's not even survivalist shit. That just feels like common fucking sense.
Don't drink the well water.
You should just know that.
Don't be a dummy 101.
Yeah.
And he drank it, and then he got sick and had diarrhea, but he had it right behind their
I saw that
living
one.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like,
She was so fucking pissed at him for shitting near the living space.
but it is, and she said, that's survival 101. You don't shit where you sleep. I'm like, that's dog 101. Like,
But why couldn't he walk off just a little further?
That's what she was saying, but then she
Just
went
a little bit.
Didn't she step in it? Yeah, she stepped in his man diarrhea. His well water diarrhea.
But what about the genitals? Was he at least looking a little plump while he was shitting his brains
they
out?
both look pretty. They both look pretty good because
good shape.
they're not eating and they're in like really good shape.
They're ripped.
Blurred out the genitals themselves. It's on cable.
Yeah, but see, a woman could walk around with her genitals exposed. There's no big deal. We got different versions of our genitals.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
true. That is true. And then it got like wherever they were. I don't know how they picked these places, but it was really hot, and then it got really cold
At night.
So at night they were like freezing, but she was
How do they
smart.
keep
Like she
warm?
knew what to. Like, don't they do? Isn't it like Hunger Games too? Like where they get like boxes of stuff.
Yeah, they get like
They complete certain things and they get stuff. So they get like.
it's like on Survivor when you used to have to compete and then do this.
Exactly.
But it's just the two of them, and there's no Jeff Probst.
Yeah, there's no
Nobody.
But you know what I was thinking watching it? I'm like, they're naked and afraid. You know the fucking cameramen are eating.
Oh,
So how can you be on the show knowing there's craft service one fucking parachute away?
But they're like, you can't have any.
You can't have it.
That's why it's a bullshit show. Because if you were really desperate and in a bad spot, they're going to give you food.
Yeah, they probably won't let you die, but they'll let you be very, very uncomfortable.
I do know
these
this.
people were weak looking. I believe they were letting them eat coconut water and coconuts.
And you know about the contestant that sued? I do know this.
No, what happened?
Sued the network, failed to blur out her vagina. And here's the picture. Yes, it's on Superficial. Wow, wait. Why would you sue over that?
Let me see it. Fucking Martin Sheen is out there.
Like right there?
Right
I
in
see
the
him.
lobby.
Did you get a picture with him?
I already have one.
Love you, miss you, Marty. You can't hear us.
No.
Who's he? Who's he going on?
I don't know. He must be promoting his
EW.
Netflix show.
He's doing EW.
Fucking, I saw somebody. He's the nicest man in the world.
Nicer than me?
Did he say hi to him?
I said man.
Oh.
No, he was taking a picture with somebody.
Oh, okay.
I've spoken to him once. He was very,
How
very
old
nice.
is he now?
Probably 70 something.
He
He's
looks
a good looking dude still.
He looks exactly the same. He hasn't aged in 25 years. That's exactly the same guy from like 1990.
He's the nicest guy in the fucking
He's going to be
world.
walking right behind you in seconds there.
You know he's Charlie Sheen's dad?
Is he really?
That's right. That's dope.
That's right.
Here he comes. Let's all wave.
Let's wave at him.
Okay.
There he is.
All right, just mark it. Everybody's waving. Everybody's waving.
Marty!
It's embarrassing. He's interrupting.
He gave us a double thumbs up with a toothy smile.
That was a meerkat moment for you.
I know.
You know.
Fuck. Why didn't I
I know,
have
you
a
blew
meerkat
it.
on?
You got to be on top of this shit. If you're going to use yesterday's technology, you at least got to use it at the right times.
He's 74 years old, this Martin Sheen.
He
He's
looks
so
really
great.
good for 74.
Yeah, he looks great.
Such a lovely man.
So one contestant did sue because they didn't blur out the vagina.
Not enough.
That was
And
a
how
nice
much money did she get for her vagina?
I don't know. I'm looking up.
It was probably in the contract. It will blur it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did she have big lips? I didn't get a good look at it. I was too thinking about Martin Sheen.
It looked like she was wrestling with the guy or something. You get to wrestle with the...
I
With your
think
fellow
some of them they
contestant?
get along, right? I don't watch it all the time.
Yeah, so these two did not get along at all.
I thought it was good that they didn't get along.
Yeah.
Do they talk about like having hard-ons and stuff?
I mean, this
In
chick
their
was,
testimonials, I think they sometimes say like it was a little hard, it was a little difficult because
and he walked in, the dude walked in thinking, you know, this chick's going to be into him. But within the first few hours.
Would you be a loser or a hero if like first day on set you got just a raging hard-on because you're in front of a naked girl?
Probably losers.
Really?
I think loser.
Really?
No, especially if you used it to slay a bear or to kill a wild boar and give her some fucking.
That would be what you would do. You'd be like, I will fuck a wild boar for us. I will find it.
My dick would panic and shrivel and be humiliating. I wouldn't be able to kill anything.
But Lynn, we're on this island, okay?
Right.
It's me and you.
Right.
And I have a raging hard-on because I'm looking at you naked. I'm a loser? Why would I be a
my
loser
first
for
thought
that?
is,
Because-
Opie, fucking rub one out fast. We have to get food before the sun sets, you dumbass.
And the lawsuit, by the way, was a different show completely.
No, was it?
No fucking
It was
until
VH1's
Dating Naked.
Dating Naked.
Oh,
That's-
Dating Naked. You're
that
right.
wasn't that wasn't stuck on an
Okay,
island.
okay.
It was just a bunch of naked people.
I knew someone sued because their vagina was
Oh,
exposed.
that show is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was just like Flavor of Love, except everyone's naked.
I kind of like that. I love to show my prick off
You do?
on TV.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think you'd be a loser.
So
if
I'm a
you're walking
loser
around
for
with
having a
hard-
rock.
Are you hard right now?
No, I'm not hard right now.
Usually are during the show.
Yeah, really.
I love the idea of you just sitting there all grinny with a heart on. Sorry.
I don't get many hard-ons in studio. Jimmy does.
Occasionally.
I understand.
Look at the eye
that. There's a
candy
lot
that
of
Jim has.
dudes in here. Like, I don't know how you.
Well, Jimmy usually has it from the night before.
I almost got one when Martin Sheen walked by.
Something.
There's an apocalypse now.
I know.
I feel like you're.
It's Captain Willard.
Can we get him on for a couple minutes?
We just waved at Captain Willard. I've been trying to get him in here. Him and Alan Alda. Don't they know how nice we'd be to them?
Alan Alda.
Those are the guys I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to anybody under
Did you have
fucking
Henry
70.
Winkler in here? He's
Oh,
on
yeah.
our show.
Hey, he's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's one of the best guests in the world.
But he might have blown us off because he's been around a few times and hasn't come by. I hope we're good with him still. I would assume we are, right?
Yes. He holds grudges.
He does?
Yeah,
very nice
He's
to
not
him.
a nice guy.
Who?
He's
Henry
too
Winkler.
nice for our
He's
show.
not
Not
a, he's
true.
not a
Is
nice
it,
No,
you're
he's
just
one
making
holds
that up.
grudges. Yeah.
Shut up. Did you ever see Fame?
Yes, of
He looks
course.
like the guy in Fame that's in
Montgomery.
The
Yes, he
opening
does. Yes. The gay one. Yes, he does. Is there a word for that? Yes, there is. Homosexual.
I keep looking at him
Okay.
thinking, who do you look like? You look just like that guy. You know what?
All right.
Let her sit here.
What,
'cause
Rhonda's
I
here?
have to go to do Jenny's show.
Okay.
You want to just sneak out or you want to
Yes,
stay?
okay. I think I'm going to
Yes.
sneak. 'cause I have
Yeah,
to
all
go over
right.
there
Lynne
and talk.
Koplitz,
Bye, Lynn.
you were
Thank you
great.
so
we haven't
much,
seen you in a
you guys.
while. It's Funny Lynn on Twitter, LynneKoplitzComedy.com for all the tour dates. And she's on Jenny McCarthy's show 3 times a
Jenny's
week.
we're on tour with Jenny, too.
Wow. Oh, with Tammy, too, right?
Yep, Tammy Pescatelli and
Tammy always pops her head in here. Huh?
and April Macy.
Nice. Very
Bye,
good.
Lynn.
Filling up.
All right. All right, beat it.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
Beat it.
I love it.
All right.
Fucking Martin Sheen.
Yeah, that's going to bother me all day.
Yeah.
What would you ask him? One question. He comes in, one question. What do you ask Martin Sheen?
What were you like when you were drunk?
That's a good
Because he
question.
fucking had that meltdown on Apocalypse Now.
Right.
That was famously caught on film. I'd love to ask him how he feels about that being used.
Nice.
Just bring her right in.
She's coming. She's going through her luggage. That's her with her luggage, right? She's bent all the way down trying to find something in her luggage in the lobby.
Well, Adrian, just get
We're in a temporary studio and we get to see the lobby from here.
Fucking Martin Sheen.
That's why you saw Martin Sheen. You would have never saw him if we were in our other place.
I know. Well, I knew he was coming today. I actually totally forgot. I went to take a leak and I just see him out there taking photos. Okay.
Is that her sitting there right there, though? No. Oh, that's somebody else?
Yeah, it's somebody else.
Oh, all right.
This way. Roland says she's coming right now.
Oh, okay. There's someone else in the lobby.
Oh.
From this angle, it looks like it was her.
Why is she coming from that way?
I guess she was on someone else's show.
Oh, EW first. Okay.
I got a bunch of these.
What do you got?
It's Jimmy waving and Martin.
Let me see.
I wish we had video of that. Like we didn't think.
Oh,
you
yeah.
did?
Yeah, we got video.
Oh, the fucking Stangles. Good boys.
Let me see the video. You sent it to us? Let me see the video real fast. We're waiting for Ronda Rousey to come into the studio.
Thank you. That's nice.
Very cool.
Good for him.
We'll post that somewhere. Ronda Rousey. Wow.
Do we have any waters for our guests?
Good morning.
I feel like I walked in from the other side last time.
No,
It was a different studio. It's right there.
This is a temporary studio.
You too.
And Rhonda gets better looking everything. Wow. Sorry. You're always gorgeous, bud. My God.
You're pretty handsome yourself.
Oh, thank you, Ronda Rousey. How's it going? How's your morning?
Good. It's going good.
Yeah.
Got coffee.
You got water?
Yeah.
Anything else you need?
No, I'm cool. I'm pretty easy to please. That's it. Just coffee.
Are you very excited about your book and having this project?
I'm super stoked about it.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah. Especially doing it with my sister.
What was hard to write about? Because you've always been pretty open about your stuff. Like, what was really hard to get into?
The stuff about my dad was hard. And there's certain things that, like, you know that you experienced them, but actually reliving them and saying them over again. Like, Ultimate Fighter was so miserable. I hate talking about it. And talking about that, like, with my sister in front of my family was hard.
Yeah, I'm actually I probably had like another 20 pages before I'm finished, and you're blasting the producers because you felt like they kind of tried to make you look like a crazy person.
Well, I think they tried to make me look like a different kind of crazy than I actually am. I'm not going to say that I'm entirely sane, but I'm also nice. They just made me look like a big old bitch.
But that's what they do with reality shows. They edit, to make you look like something that they want.
I mean,
and they don't care how you actually are sometimes.
It's fine if that's what your product is, but you don't have to disrespect people in the process.
Of course.
If you're gonna do it, and the thing is, fucking interesting enough. You don't have to fuck with me in order to get me to do something interesting.
Yeah.
You know, and so it just kind of sucks that that they wouldn't just let us be.
Right.
And if you just let us be and respect us and let's do what we do, you're going to get a lot of great footage. You don't have to disrespect us, but.
And you felt that they there was one thing you talked about where it was a speech. The fighter had lost and he gave a motivational speech, and it was like a good thing. And they wind up showing like what they show instead of this
the jacuzzi scene, and like a bunch of people, myself included, like tattooed words from that speech to themselves. A bunch of the girls and me all tattooed it to ourselves, and they didn't think it was worth the airtime.
And they wanted to show the jacuzzi scene.
Yeah,
it's just irritating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see it when it aired? Is that how you find out, or did they show you before?
My sister and my mom saw it. I didn't watch any of it.
You didn't?
Actually, after we stopped filming that is when I stopped checking social media. I never checked my Twitter mentions again after we filmed Ultimate Fighter.
Why?
Yeah. Because
people are just assholes.
I just knew how they were going to make it look. Because my main focus on there wasn't looking good. It was helping my kids get every single possible advantage. And so I knew that if that's where my priorities weren't, then it was going to show in the final product. And so I just went to Bulgaria and I went to go film Expendables, and I just never checked Twitter mentions ever again.
To this day?
To this day.
Wow, you still don't?
No.
Well, that's why you didn't write me back.
On Twitter.
I said hi to you this morning.
I check Instagram, though. People are nicer on Instagram.
I'm finding that out, too.
Yeah.
Why?
There's fake photos.
Huh?
Because it's all photos, I think, of their life.
Yeah, I think people are more accountable.
This is how it is. Instagram is the nicest. Facebook isn't too bad. Twitter is a really shitty place.
Yeah.
I don't really check Twitter mentions as much either.
So, yeah, but I mean, that was a good experience that kind of taught that you really don't have to take the feedback. You could put information out into the universe and give it to people. But I mean, if you are serving the role in that person's life is giving them an outlet to get some of their negativity out and whatever they absorb throughout the day, somehow going online and talking shit about you helps them out, then that's the service that you provide them. And you can let them release that negativity and help them out, but you don't have to read it and absorb it from them.
You don't mind playing, like, you said you don't mind being the villain or having the crowd boo you. Like, you're pretty comfortable with that.
Well, it's kind of, it's a kind of a way to, I think it's more of a defensive thing, to be honest. Like, writing the book, the whole my fight, your fight thing has really forced me to be introspective and figure out why I do things the way I do. And, it was because that one ex, we call them snappers McCreepy.
Oh, yeah.
Because we caught him taking naked pictures of me. The first thing I did was went and took naked pictures for ESPN Body. It's like, if it's going to get out there, then I wanted to get out there on my terms. And the same thing with playing the heel. I'm like, if people are going to dislike me, it's because I sought out for it to be that way.
Well, how did you find out that one of your exes was taking naked photos of you, like without your knowledge?
It was right before my first title fight. Actually, it was like 2 weeks before, and I was pumping out a lot of social media to try and get people to pay attention. And so he went to go to work, and I just stayed behind and was like using his computer. And I had Facebook and Twitter, right? So I was like downloading a picture off of Facebook so I could put it onto Twitter. And you know how it shows like the preview of like recent downloads, like the little icons. And so I was downloading something, and then I just saw a bunch of ass. I'm like, what is that? Because there was just so much, and it looked like it was amateurly taken. So then I will never check anyone's phone. I'll never check anyone's computer. I won't, because I've had it done to me, and I hate the feeling that every single word you ever say, you have to think about how it would sound to somebody else.
Right.
And so, but that just popped up in my face. I was like, I had to look.
Yeah.
So I looked at it, and it was all me. You know when you're just comfortably naked around somebody?
Yeah.
Like you're just naked on the bed playing Dragon Veil on your phone? I think one of those things that I do. I brush my teeth naked. Yeah. And that was every single thing, all the naked on the bed. And I just thought that he was like on his phone texting people, and he asked to take pictures of me before. I'm like, no, of course not.
So he was sneaking those pictures?
That is actually creepy.
That's why his name was Snappers McCreepy. And if you read the book, you could see how I reacted to said photo.
Yeah, it was the way you'd expect her to react to nude photos.
Of course.
Not pleasantly.
No.
But then, yeah, after I dealt with, after I got out of there and dealt with that situation, the better way to do it is just like, you know what? If there's naked pictures out there, I'm going to go take naked pictures myself, and I'm going to put it out there in my terms. And if people aren't going to like me, then they're not going to like me on my terms, and I'm going to be the most fantastical villain they've ever seen.
Was there any more of them? Because she wiped out his hard drive, which I thought was awesome. Was there any more nude photos, or they never resurfaced? There was nothing ever.
I don't know. There could be stuff on his phone.
Oh, but you never heard anything about it.
I don't know, but it could come up any day, to be honest. And that's one of the reasons why I went and wrote this book. I think the truth is the best armor, and data and information is really what power is now. And if I put everything out there, then I don't ever have to worry about anyone holding anything against me. I'd rather people find these things out from me than later.
And you talked about your dad too. Like I thought that was such a good part of the book because you get into great detail, but it was really heartfelt and well written. And it was over an injury was what kind of sent him downward, right? Like mentally.
He had Bernard-Soulier syndrome, which is in 1 in a million people, it's a microdeletion on the 17th chromosome that is very similar to hemophilia. So your blood can't clot. So if you do get injured, it's something that a normal person would be minor, could be major, and something for a normal person that could be pretty serious would be life-threatening or something with that. And so he got a serious injury, and it turned out to be much worse because of his disorder.
Okay, yeah, because what do they do with hemophiliacs if they can't stop you from... How do they stop you from bleeding?
Platelet transfusions.
Which is... It makes your blood thicker?
The platelets are like the little like clots in your blood. So like when you get a scab, it's not skin, that's platelet. So it's kind of like the patch in the roof. And so it's kind of hard to heal your skin if you never stop bleeding. The platelets stop the bleeding.
Oh, okay.
And so on hemophilia, you have no platelets. And in Bernard-Soulier syndrome, your platelets are really big and misshapen so that they don't link together.
Oh, so they can't scab.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't scab.
And he had this his whole life?
Yeah.
Wow, so that's got to be scary because, anytime you get some kind of injury, that could be it.
Well, it was one of the injury was it was just a sledding. It was one of those things that you do in life. It was nothing that you could ever see coming.
Right.
It wasn't like some crazy motorbiking over. Just one of those like things that you'll do in life, and you just wind up getting hurt doing it.
Yeah. That's why I'll drive the way I'm going to drive. I'll fight for a living, do all these things because when it's your time, it's your time.
Right.
That's it. I saw my dad, shooting guns, doing all kinds of cool stuff his whole life, and what hurt him was sledding. So that's why it's one of those things. It's like I don't really have any fear of. I'll go base jumping. I'll do whatever because if it's your time, it's your time. That's it.
What happened in the sledding accident?
Well, you'll just have to read the book because I really don't want to get into it.
Okay, fair enough.
It really was one of those things that was a common occurrence kind of thing in life. It's almost like falling off a bike or anything where it's like it could happen to any person doing that activity. It's not like a high risk activity that you think, oh my God, like hang gliding.
Right.
But the interesting part is like you talk about how all these things happen and how they kind of segue into the next thing, and it's like you probably wouldn't have been a fighter if that didn't happen because you wouldn't have moved, and so it kind of set the wheels in motion for other things to happen, which weren't all bad.
Yeah, I mean the book itself, it isn't. There's so much happens in your life that you can't go through every single day and every single thing that happened, and so it's not so much every single day of my life in chronological order. It's more like every single lesson in chronological order. All the lessons that I learned from fighting that helped me get through my actual life, because I always felt like sports are a metaphor for life. And fighting is the most pure, most black and white version of any sport. And everything that I learned in fighting transferred over to help me overcome or understand some obstacle in my life outside of it.
Your mom was pretty tough, too.
Yeah. You'd love my mom.
Yeah, she was, I don't know, she would frighten me, I think, because I like to be babied, and I don't like tough medicine.
She frightens a lot of people, but the funny with medicine, with injuries, she's like the most like, whatever, get over it, walk it off. But if you are sick, it is like all the nurturing comes out. Oh, my poor baby. I got pneumonia like a week and a half ago. My first call, I was like, Mom, I'm sick. Come baby me. And she was like out of town for a couple of days. I refused to go to the doctor. I laid on the bed coughing up blood. I was like, I'm not going anywhere until my mom gets here and I get my baby time. And she babied out, took me to the hospital. My poor baby. I'm like, I know, Mommy.
That's so great.
She's so awesome when she's in mommy mode, though. I love it. Especially since it's rare. When she really gets into it, you just savor favorite.
Well, she was a judo fighter.
She was the
champion,
first
right?
American to win the world championships in judo.
1984,
1984, Vienna, Austria, while she was a single mother, working as an engineer and getting her PhD.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
that's
lazy
a hell of
compared
an
to my mom.
accomplishment.
So basically, when it comes to injuries in judo or being hurt to fight, it's like, but the philosophy seems to work. Like, just stop it and just go. You can walk, you can fight, pretty much, which I guess you need sometimes.
Yeah, if an injury, if you're not going to hurt yourself more or permanently for your whole life, then what is it?
By the way, what's worse than hearing a non-fighter talk to a fighter like I'm a fighter? Well, this is what it's like. I did an hour on the elliptical machine. I'm talking shit. You know what I mean? But I have a calf injury, so I didn't get off anytime,
And Mom was your first coach. How was that?
Well, she didn't really like being so much the coach as she was more like the mentor, architect of my career. And she really picked my coaches and where I should train. And she drove me to like 5 different judo clubs a week. Yeah. And all of our time that we spent together, all the stories that I heard of her fighting back in the day, we spent so much quality time just driving from one training to another, to another, to another. It was really brought us together.
And you wanted to do it because of her, right?
No, she didn't want me to do it.
But I mean, you wanted to do it because of your mom.
No, I wanted to do it because I loved it.
Okay. And she didn't want you to do it.
She didn't want me to do it because she thought people would expect too much out of me because I was her daughter.
That's the question. So then when did you realize, oh my God, I got this. I'm good.
First day I did it.
First day.
The first day I did judo.
No kidding.
I didn't have a hair tie and my hair was all over the place. And I remember just being a big old mess. And before that I was a swimmer. And when you swim, there's like one right way to do the breaststroke. If you don't do it that way, you're disqualified. And in judo, it's like, if it works, then it's right. If the person falls down, then cool. And that's what I really liked about it.